In this video, we're going to review how to find the area of triangles. So the formula for finding the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. The B stands for base, the H stands for height. Base is the bottom, and height is the perpendicular distance from one point or one vertex on the triangle to the base. Another way we write it is base times height divided by 2. So if you've ever wondered where this formula comes from, I'm going to show you. I have two congruent triangles here. I'm going to take one of my triangles and I'm going to rotate it so that I can match it up to the side that's the same length and create a parallelogram. And if you remember, the formula for finding the area of a parallelogram is base times height. Well, if you only want to find half of it, then you would just divide it by 2. And now that gives you the area of your triangle. This idea that you can duplicate any rectangle, rotate it around, and manipulate it so that you have sides that are equal match up will turn each of these two triangles into a quadrilateral. So we now understand why the area of a triangle is the area of a quadrilateral, base times height, divided by 2. Let's look at an example now of finding the area of a triangle. In this example, the base of the triangle is 10 feet, and the perpendicular height from one of the vertices to the base that is perpendicular to it is 4 feet. So my area, again, for a triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. So if I take the base is 10 feet times the height, which is 4 feet, and I divide it by 2, 10 times 4 is 40, and 40 divided by 2 is 20. So the area is 20 square feet. And again, the square feet means that the area of the triangle is being covered by 20 units that are 1 foot squared. All right, let's look at another area problem for a triangle. In this one, my base is 16 inches, and the perpendicular height to that base is 4.5 inches. So we're going to plug in a base of 16 into our formula times the height of 4.5, and then we divide by 2. And 16 times 4.5 is 72, and 72 divided by 2 is 36, and the units of measure would be square inches. Now, there is something you can do ahead of time. You can simplify this expression or this equation ahead of time by dividing top and bottom by 2. So if we did that instead, we would have, again, let's write out the problem. 16 times 4.5 divided by 2. I know 2 goes into itself 1 and 2 goes into 16, 8. So then I would have 8 times 4.5, and I get the same answer. It's still 36 square inches. Now, the biggest problem with finding the area of triangles is this right here, and that is dividing by 2. A lot of times students will forget to divide the area by 2, and then what they're actually calculating is the area of a rectangle or a parallelogram. So remember to always divide by 2 to find the area of the triangle.